Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. Oh, baby. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Thursday, May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, 2011, 4:04 p.m. Eastern. A little late today. Oh, baby, we'll take it. Stock market tanking late in the session as oil, silver, gold getting taken out to the woodshed and shot today. Absolutely slaughtered. Margin requirements going up. Obama basically having his way in the marketplace. I mean, listen, margin requirements going up this significant. Oh, my goodness. And the dollar absolutely exploding on Jean-Claude Trichet. Oh, baby, look at that euro. Mama Sita. What have we been telling you the last couple of days, people? Look at these wicks. Look at them. We knew it. We said something was coming. We rallied even 149. We could not hold it, and boom. Trichet basically taking out some language. And no rate hike in June. Now it's postponed to July. No preconception. We'll take it. I tried nibbling on the euro at 146.50 after being up over 150 pips. I didn't think it'd be down four big figures. Wow. Four big figures. That is nuts. And you see the euro really taking it across the board here. Euro yen was tremendous. Even cable late in the day coming in very nicely. We'll take it. Look at that sterling. Oh, baby. Again, look at my channel line. 162. Coming in more. Numbers suck. Absolutely stinko. De Mayo. Look at this euro sterling. Huge reversal candle. We even got up. I'm sorry. Wait. Sorry. There we go. Huge reversal candle. Even took out previous day high. 90.50. Andy Bush with a good call. I must give him credit. He did say, I think his stop was 90.75. He was getting a little close. But even now, with all this whole move today, as you see, we really still haven't broken the uptrend channel line. And this is going to be significant. I think euro sterling comes in at least the 10 exponential. Closing at session lows. And we see how cable again, 162. You know, listen, all the numbers sucked. We could talk about the numbers. I mean, listen, Australia started the session pretty much. As the Aussie really, retail sales were abomination. But the dollar, it was across the board the dollar. And that's when when you see oil down at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon making new lows, when you see gold making new lows and silver couldn't even bounce, it was so obvious the stock market was going to tank. Oh, baby. And you see here, once things really started to go, let's see if I can switch over to the 15-minute chart. Might take a while, of course. But we'll see there, once things started to go, Dixie getting up to over 74, big level, big bill. Oh, baby. I think we got more to go, people. Obviously, tomorrow's going to be a huge day. Hang on. Obviously, tomorrow's going to be a huge day. And I think that based up with this euro-yen chart, coming right up to support here, tanking 400 pips. Oh, mama. Come to Poppy. And I think that that's going to continue. I think tomorrow we have a bad non-farm payroll number in the U.S. And again, jobless claims coming in as stunning on the U.S. side. 474,000. That is not good. That is really not good. And I think if that does really continue, we're going to be looking at a double-dip recession for sure. But this jobs number, I think the estimate is for 185,000. I think it's going to be off. Way off. I think we had a horrible number. Remember, the ADP number was not very good. And I think that given that fact, given that metals look like they're going to go lower, I don't see how this market could rally. I really don't. I think we could bottom out. I think we can tank, maybe come back unchanged on the S&P, and maybe oil and gold and silver go lower and make a comeback on Friday. I could see something like that. But these charts look too pretty. Meltdown City. Again, you look at this cable chart. These moves, it's not over. It's not over by any means. I mean, even take a look at this dollar Swiss chart. I know I'm killing you. I lost the internet again, so I'm recording. But this dollar Swiss massive outside candle never took out previous day lows, taking out previous day highs, double bottom. Say hello to my little friend Channeline. We're going to break this out tonight. And boy, I'll tell you, this dollar Swiss could really move. And, listen, you could be a lot of traders basically trading dollar Swiss based upon gold. I don't agree with that. Let me try and close this. Look at that. It's not freaking working. I'm trying, team. I'm trying. See if I can get launched. But again, when we look at some of these charts, it just looks like we have more downside to go. Again, the economic numbers, building approvals, yes, out of Australia were a little bit better. Services PMI out of London sucked, 54.3. Factors out of Germany down a stunning 4%. Quattro. Huge number. That ain't no joke. And I think that the numbers around the world, and Trichet even basically called it, the numbers stink. And if the world is going into a double dip, if the U.S. has been slowing down the last 2 months, you just got to believe that the whole world is going to slow down. If that's the case, equities are going to fall, earnings are going to fall big time. China's been hitting the brakes with the interest rate rise, increases, capital requirements, now margin requirements out of the U.S. To call it crash, I would say no. Because remember, oil collapsing like this, gas prices are going to come down. It's going to be a stimulative to the economy. And the fact that central banks raise rates means they have more quivers in their arsenal, so they can actually now lower rates to stimulate their economy. So, margin requirements, they can relax them back. So there's plenty of sort of good things, believe it or not, that can happen in the future to help the markets if they do double dip. But certainly, I don't buy that. I don't buy the case that we could really see. I think this is really going to hurt the economy, global economy. And I think if it does, more than the central banks think it will, then we have big problems. House prices in the U.S. really not bouncing. House prices look terrible. So, but Canadian building permits up a stunning 17.2%. Canadian Ivy, 57.7. The estimate was for 67.1. Wow. Canadian jobs number tomorrow. I'm looking for a weaker number. We have real no numbers coming out. Again, Trichet, if you haven't heard, ECB, not raising rates, but really a very dovish tone. I didn't think he was going to be that dovish, but very dovish. And pretty much causing the markets to, remember, everyone was long this euro. Everyone and their mother was long. And what we're seeing is this one-day event. I think it continues. But, we've seen this before. And I think that while, yes, the euro looks very weak. Where is it? Let me see euro sterling here. The euro looks very weak. This kind of a monster one-day down move, I think, we really would have to break through that 88.50 level, 88.30 level in order for me to really say, wow, this euro is really going to tank. But tomorrow's big. U.S. bad number. Sell on the news. Dollar index could explode. On that, we look to get long. Damn it. Disconnected. Lovely. See if I can connect again. So I think that, it's going to be a very exciting day in the next couple of days in the marketplace. Hopefully you're listening to my show and you benefit tremendously. We nailed this. Again, I didn't think he was going to be this dovish, but he was. We do have some numbers coming out tonight, very important in Europe. Unemployment rate out of Switzerland supposed to be 3.2%. French trade balance, negative 6.2 billion, a little bit better. PPI input-output out of London. You would think with commodity currencies exploding, this should be a pretty important number, big number. But again, with commodities now coming in, maybe we get more of a sell in the news event also, where maybe it's a high number, PPI is better than expected, and what happens? Pound rallies and then collapses. German industrial production coming out 6 a.m. Eastern, supposed to be up 0.6%. I'm looking for a collapse on that number. Absolutely. Sorry. And then 7 a.m. Eastern, we got Canadian unemployment, 18,300 versus down 1,500. I'm not sure. I can see a better number. I can see a much weaker number. I'm looking for a weaker number. Remember, Canada had tremendous numbers the last couple of times. Last 4 months, 3 months. So I could easily see. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. My bad. I could easily see the number coming out much weaker. And if I'm right, if that does happen, look out below. Dollar Canada should explode. Canadian, I'm looking for a much weaker number. And then, of course, U.S. non-farm payroll. Supposed to be at 185. I'm thinking 100. ADP was 179, I believe. I'm looking for 100. Unemployment rate is supposed to be unchanged at 8.8%. I think it might even tick up. Average hourly earnings supposed to increase 0.2%. I have no idea. Consumer credit late in the day, $5.2 billion. We get the RBA monetary policy statement coming out at 9:30, but we already heard from the RBA. And again, I think part of the reason why this Australian dollar is so weak is once again because of the $6 billion hit they're going to take because of currency trading reserves. Now, obviously, hey, things might change. If the dollar keeps rallying, they're pretty much long the dollar. Oops, sorry. See if I can reload this chart. But again, we look at this dollar index. Look at this Swiss franc. It looks deliciously good. We look at cable again, 162. It is the Dixie. Thank you very much. Let me take a look at this dollar index. Monster move. Oh, baby. And I think that we could easily get to about 74, 70. Hang on, I'm trying. 1 second. Wait, am I still in? I'm not in. I got the turnstiles. But again, great day. Stock market was easy. If you trade in the stock market, you saw gold and oil and everything down like that. Very good point. Maybe live in interesting times where the Aussie's very weak at 105.50. I'd have to agree with that. I think this, damn it, come on. I think there's more to go in this Aussie, big time. I think everyone's long it. Metals have collapsed. Nope, not that. That one. And remember, if you have any questions, email me info@globalfxradio.com. Still have spots available for a free Friday. I don't know. I told you this market's coming in. You need me on that wall, baby. We are back to printing money. It's been a while. Oh, baby. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. There we go. How's that? So again, we look at this Dixie, major move. We were calling for a bounce. It finally happened. Chige delivered, dovish tone, and we're going higher. And we got a nice channel line here at 74.70. And I think it's a sell in the news. We get up to 74.70. I would look to get out. I mean, certainly we have another channel line here, but they're all pretty much the same. They're all very close. Cable, easy. 162. Euro yen, it might find a level. Unless this dollar yen really showed a little sign of strength here today. Are you kidding? No? Okay, hang on. Sorry, people, I know. All bunch of problems. All over the place. Okay. But I think this dollar yen certainly could find a bottom. Listen, it's Golden Week. It'll be the end of Golden Week at the end of this week, and I think that dollar yen under 80 could be a nice buy. We'll see. Again, bond yields in the U.S. tanking. VIX even popping 18.20. Bond yields 10-year down to what 317. So not good. And again, this euro, I think we can easily come down to about 144.10. I got channel line, but major support at 145. Major. I'm doing my best, people. Don't worry, you get your trade recs. Trade recs will be fine. It's showing up on mine. But again, I think this euro dollar looks like it's going lower. Absolutely. Still can get that dollar yen chart loaded. Where is it? Not there, not there, not there. All right, well, again, I think other charts also look very good. This dollar Swiss, I'm a bull. Love it. Oh, there we go. And again, this dollar yen, looks to me like it definitely wants to go lower. Now, we almost hammered. It was looking pretty good. But, again, we've done this before with this thing. Tries to rally. Now, this is the longest wick we've had now in a while. Agreed. But I think that if we get over 80, 60, obviously taking our previous day high, then that would be a good thing. But I'm not sure that's going to happen. And again, if the future's going to be down, yen carry trade looks like it's going to be down also. I think we got to go lower. New Zealand also looks like it's going to come in a little bit more. I want to be bearish on that one too. Again, I'm a dollar bull. But I think the euro sterling, we could get maybe some sort of a pop in euro sterling, causing cable to tank. And as you see here on this dollar Canada chart, nice downtrend channel line, multiple places, but 97.70 is the spot. 98. So I think we got more upside there on dollar Canada. I think we got more upside in the dollar index. And I think on a bad U.S. number, sell on the news. All right, everyone. Again, try my product. Email me, info@globalfxradio.com. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio. The only voice you'll ever need who truly loves to make you money. And you should have cleaned up today. Oh, baby. Have a good night. TGIF.